Or live.
All right. Guess what? I forgot, but we're live. It's Crack40TV. Fuck you. That's the anybody that don't like me. Guess what? Notifications just went out. Sub up or suck it. Like DX said. Let me put your dick in mine, so stand on a bucket. And Rio home. We're going to talk wrestling tonight, by God. If you don't like it, well, go watch Seconds. Go watch Jim Slow. Go watch Fat Jimmy. Go watch Joe Biden walk around in the closet. Go hang out with Kimala. Go be a tattletale. Report us to YouTube and have us pulled over and thrown in jail. Rio cold, ain't he? He don't care if he's got crabs or not. He'll still fuck you. But I'm a crack baby, though.
He said he's nasty. He'll nut in her and then fart on her.
Blow that nut shit right on their face. Hey, shut up, bitch. I mean, it is what it is. If you act like a bitch, I'm treating you like a hoe. And if you act like a hoe, I'm going to treat you like a bitch. But if you want to be normal, we can just rack fuck and be cool. You want to be a cunt, you will never smoke a blunt.
By God. That could be a punchline.
Fucking cunts. I hate cunts. That's going to be a song right there. That's going to be a hook. A shit talking song about cunts. That's what it is. All right. I got me a start now.
What up, Bandit?
What up, dog? Did you get killed by tornadoes? By fucking God. You give me a idea. He's drinking Dairy Queen coffee. Did you catch that in that RMC in this video? RMC Max drinking Dairy Queen coffee, dog. Straight Dairy Queen cup of coffee. No, let's pay him some everything. Fuck you, then. No, I can't say it. RMC Max. I love you solo. What up, GT Fatu? Well, we're going to chop it up about some wrestling tonight. Obviously, what most people knows, the NFL of wrestling, WWE. Used to be WWF.
Crack40TV.
Fuckthataassout.com.
GT52. Are you drinking Modelo tonight?
52. No, look. I got my fucking Larry cup tonight.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn. Yeah. This that rich.
My God.
Something light. A little bit of New Amsterdam vodka with some pineapple juice. Oh yeah.
Oh, you should have slapped some orange juice in there too.
I had some of that. I had pineapple orange, but I ran out. That's what I was sipping on last night. How's everybody's evening? What do you guys want to know about wrestling? Because, excuse me, because I probably got like five fucking minutes. Yo, I left my live yard to come in and tap in with the Crack40TV Nation. Murder Loa. Brad Tommy.
You should have brought your crowd with you.
I don't have a crowd. I'm new in the YouTube streets.
Oh.
So I'm fucking up people backstage like Jacob Fatu.
Okay, I want to know this.
What era?
They said if there wasn't for No Limit, there wouldn't be no money in rapping. Because Master P put everybody on game to stop letting the white man take all their money. And they switched it up. Do you think that the Bullet Club during the early 2000s through YouTube and Rockin' New Japan is the reason that wrestling's where it's at now? Because everybody that was in the Bullet Club in Japan, where are they at now? On top somewhere.
There was other organizations that were better than MLW. You had WCW, you had ECW, you had TNA. Remember? And then
Absolutely.
In the early 90s, it wasn't WWF. Remember they had like it was like All American Wrestling or some shit.
It was true. It was WWWF. And then it went to WWF, but they had branched out like All American Wrestling and syndicate shows.
So what do you want to know about? You want to know about heavyweight belts, tag belts, inter belts? You want to talk about backstabbers? What do you want to know? You want to talk about who's the baddest fucking the baddest posse of them all?
Who you think it is?
I think the NWO is the baddest posse of them all because they got everybody on ship off the fucking rip. Nobody like if you tolerate you when you like you were getting oppressed regardless. But if you try to like stand your ground and say nah, I'm not joining, they fucked you up. They tortured you.
I mean, when Hogan jumped to the NWO, the day that Scott Hall, I was leaving for a Boys Choir concert. My buddy Jimbo Owens called me and said, Razor Ramon is on Monday Night Raw. And I was like, oh my God, I had to miss it anyway. I just left his house to get a belt to get back for that fucking concert. It's on Memorial Day.
Yeah.
And I missed that live. And I was so tripped out. Next week, Nash shows up, or 2 weeks later, and my papa, rest in peace, Papa Jim, he is the only person that called it that it was going to be Hulk Hogan. Nobody else even thought about it. And when Hogan showed up at Bash at the Beach 96 in Daytona, that changed the whole game. That next night on Nitro, the week after that, them few weeks at Orlando Studios outside, they throw Rey Mysterio against the wall like a dartboard.
Remember Juventud Guerrero?
I love Hoover. I seen Hoover get on meth and go crazy.
And there was Psychosis.
Hell yeah.
Yo, they don't know, Brad.
The original LA part.
And then they started the LWO because they were getting fucked up.
I'll tell you what, with Trump as president now, Vince McMahon's dark stories will never come out.
He might pardon them, probably. He's a good businessman.
I don't even think he's just gonna turn them off. Like if they try investigating them, he's just gonna
it's like Robert Kraft. He was a pervert going to the fucking massage parlors, but he's a franchise owner. He's a billionaire. Like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing going to the low level fucking mom and pop shops? You know, why don't you have them go to you? That's what it is. The dude was stupid. Like he was moving sloppy. Wasn't covering it. That's what I mean. That's why he had to go to those fucking little massage parlors. Why couldn't he just send a fucking Uber and just have like call a modeling agency and have a dozen just have them go to you
on the phone?
Take your pick. Yo, but you know what it was when all those fucking NWO wrestlers, that whole roster was all ex fucking WWF because Vinnie Mac didn't want to pay him.
Yeah.
He wanted them to take a fucking a Vinnie Mac fucking discount, you know.
All he wanted, if they would have just said,
Oh, and then guess who got caught up in Vinnie Mac's scandal? Fucking Brock Lesnar. He disappeared. Remember, he fucked up Cody Rhodes, and then he just automatically disappeared. Like,
oh yeah,
remember he came in. Remember he came in and he fucked up Cody. Kept screaming, "I want to fight! I want to fight!" Like he kept getting. Yo, what are you gonna do? That dude was a fucking badger. He was like a wrestler, so he was like at will. He was already a known scrapper. He's a grappler. Big fucking linebacker.
so then
You know what I do? Like if I was ever a wrestler, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd just be getting DQ'd because I ain't gonna let some big fucking jalop fucking manhandle me, fuck me up. Get pinned 1, 2, 3. Fuck that. I want to be a character just grabbing the weapons and just fucking up your superstar, you know? Fuck it. You know, be the wrestler that doesn't count wins. You just count the DQs.
Who's Linda McMahon?
That's Vinnie Mac's fucking first wife.
Yeah, man, wow.
Trump just appointed Linda McMahon, well, a couple weeks ago, as Secretary of Education.
Yeah. Oh, because she has money, you know. She can do something for the hometown heroes, you know. Give books, donate books. Have some wrestlers go fucking read fucking books to the kids. That's what the people want to see. We don't want to see all this fucking false narratives and fucking.
GT, I got a serious question for you.
Shoot your shot, but if
So,
it's
like,
fucking spicy, it's spicy. You might get a spicy response.
I'm not like a super mark or nothing, but like my pops is and like you and Brad are and shit. I know that shit's fake as fuck. Why do you guys act like it's real?
It is real. What do you mean? Let me throw you off. Let me throw you off a 14-foot cage, motherfucker. See how your fucking body feels. Let me jump off the fourth rope onto the announce table on top of you and see how your body feels, and you fucking tell me if that's fucking fake.
I'm saying just a little tumble in the ring, like without doing all the extra shit.
But if you don't get your falls down right, it's gonna hurt. What do you mean? It's just like like it's what they teach us in school, like in fucking middle school. Every force has every action has an equal reaction. So like as hard as you get bumped, that's how hard you're gonna fucking hit the ground, you know? Like, bro, you gotta it's timing. It's more like how can you say? It's like, yeah, you can say it's a skit, but you still gotta train for it, because when you're fucking there doing your shit, bro, you're gonna get fucking worn out. It's more like a stamina thing, you know. You gotta have your energy. You gotta fucking know how to because that shit's gonna wear you out. Climbing the ropes, fucking getting slammed down, getting speared. Like, let me give you a spinning solo, and then you tell me how your back feels. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's like they would be hurting each other though if it was like actually real.
It was real. Look what happened, bro. Look what happened, because the ones that are doing it, they practice it. They're already trained to do that. Look what happened on Royal Rumble when I Showed Speed went in there and Braun Breaker he speared the fuck out of him. But you saw how I Show Speed doesn't know how to brace for that impact. So, bro, his head hit the fucking mat, the canvas, real like, bro, that whiplash, like, he got fucking, bro, he got a fucking concussion on that one.
Yeah, but I think he faked that.
Nah. What, you can't say he flopped that. He got fucking speared, bro.
Yeah, but like the WWE is so big, bro. They could hire a fake doctor to come in and just like it's like a whole fucking movie scene.
Look what Jacob Fatu did to Braun Strowman. You think if it's fake, you think Braun wants to be known that he got his fucking face fucking busted up by fucking Fatu? Fuck no. You know, the show, like the show continues. Like, they still gotta fucking do the fucking skit.
My buddy, I got a buddy out there watching. He said he got a girl, had that tornado warning, so he put her between her legs, kept her 3 hours. Her knee, so he's got her right between his legs.
You guys have fucking those fucking what do they call them? Those evacuation wells.
No.
You don't have a fucking underground bunker?
For tigers up at the jail. That's about it. No, we don't got underground bunkers. We got basements if you lucky. I don't got nowhere to go.
Yeah, but then if the house crumbles, you're just gonna be stuck in the cellar. Good luck getting out.
I'd rather be in a basement in the cellar than it. No, they ain't. I don't know. Maybe in a boat. Who's that coming? My dick feels like it's got fire in it.
So what wrestling you got? What wrestling you guys talking about tonight?
Every kind of wrestling.
How come? So let me ask you this: how come they don't have the hardcore belt back in action?
I mean, it's a good question.
Probably because it's fake.
No, the hardcore champ would fuck you up. He would use every weapon. Fucking.
Everybody just knows how it goes, man. So I'm believe it. Well, they might bring it back on Netflix.
GT, you're echoing.
But Sabo should go in the Hall of Fame this year. They're in Vegas. That's where he lives now, I believe.
Let me close. Maybe
Gosh,
I have my.
conspiracy
How about
theory.
now?
What's up, guys? Yeah, you got tornadoes coming your way.
I don't get tornadoes where I'm at. I'm Gucci. We just get the coyotes. We get the caravans.
We get that Blankenina beats flying everywhere. Dirty needles, fucking pop cans, April Davis been chewing out. Monica Nathan fucking wires. They fly around before neighbors see it. Everybody still knows it's going to fly.
We got those Southwestern Blackhawks flying over us.
But yeah. So, speaking of wrestling, Chris Benoit.
Who the rabbit Wolverine? What do you want to know about him? The guy was a fucking nut.
I think Casey Anthony would have made a great couple.
I think he was hanging out with Ernie Shell.
Oh, Larry fucking Hogan. That's a good one.
Turned into a fucking typical screwball.
They can blame that on CTE. They can blame that on steroids. But he had Xanax and alcohol.
He was chewing He was chewing all type of barbiturates, and he was still.
He blacked out like Xanax blackout or D-ketamine Xanax blackout.
Why do you think, Brad? Why do you think they called him the Rabid Wolverine? Because before his match, he was backstage. He took a perk 30 and bite down.
Oh, I'm sure he did. That car Kurt Angle, Perk Angle.
Hey, I put GT on DD4.
Somebody else is echoing.
Yo, and then what are your thoughts on Mr. Perfect?
I outlived Kurt Hennig.
You didn't like him?
No, I said I outlived him. It was sad he passed so young. He was such a talent that steroid, drugs, living on the road, the road life took him out. He didn't make it to be 42.
Murder, do you remember Mr. Perfect? That's probably ahead of Murder's time, huh? He doesn't remember Mr.
Mr.
Perfect.
Perfect died in 2002. It was May of 2002 or May of 2003. He was real swelled up and he looked horrible. He come back to WWE, had that run, and him and Brock Lesnar had that airplane incident on the plane ride in where they was wrestling, and they let him go. He went to TNA when it started, and he died. Big Boss Man, I've outlived him. I'm 43. I outlived Crush.
What about Yokozuna?
I'm not for sure how old he was when he died. He died at 99. I think it was November of 99 when he died.
I saw him when I was like, it was probably like 93, 94, 95.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
He was at a Boys and Girls Club. They were doing a fucking, just like, an exhibition match.
Uh,
That dude was like 500 pounds in the fucking boys' locker room coming up the stairs.
as
Like
much
he
as
was, he was as wide as like the fucking, like the hallway corridor. You know how they had those two fucking, how they have two doors that can like open, like French doors. Well, that motherfucker was like barely fit through the doorway. It's fucking huge.
he let his weight go, it wouldn't stop it. Hell, I didn't know he was a Samoan when I was a kid. And I
Yo, and
smoked.
then that's fucked up. Like, I want to ask Vinnie Mac, why did he have him fucking portray himself as a fucking Jap and he was a fucking Samoan? That's fucked up.
What's up,
Vinny.
Greg Hornet? What's up, Zigzag?
What up,
Or
Zig?
what about Hart? What about the Hart? Remember when he got out of the Hart, like fucking, he went behind the fucking scenes. Fuck.
Echoing. So, I seen Andre the Giant when I was a kid. His last little run in the WWF at the time in the early 1990, I believe. I know it's 89 or 90. No, it had to be 90 because he was a Paco / Ming.
Was the early WrestleMania still WWE or F?
WWF. They switched it to WWE in May of 2002. The World Wildlife Federation or Foundation sued them and took their name and won WWF. So they went to World Wrestling Entertainment. But nothing changed. I mean, it was still the same. But there was so many wrestlers died up until like Chris Benoit died in 07 from oxys, but more or less drinking and fucking muscle relaxers. That cotton mouth like a son of a bitch. They'd eat fucking 30 muscle relaxers, 30 somas, and the kick off that is when you eat all of them, you go eat a bunch of food and then they kick in and they fuck you up. Then you can pass out and sleep 12 hours or whatever it is to go across the country. You get your rest on the airplane as a wrestler, and that's stopping your heart. And then you got to get something to wake up. So you bite down on some Lorcets, Oxycontin, Percocet, Percodan, snort you a Tylox. And it ain't just one for them. Then they got to get up, do them a line of coke and get up, get on the road, gym, get to the fucking arena, eat, sit there all day, get high, do the show, get on the road, get some pussy, get a hotel room a couple hours, drive, get on a plane, whatever. And that's how they all died so young. And then after Benoit, everything started slowing down. All them deaths did. Hey, if you look up the summer of 07, fucking, I think woman died, Shuri died. John Cronus died, rest in peace. I love the Eliminators in ECW. Mayor of the 606. It's Crack40TV. I don't know, Margaret, because, like, I remember that. I remember exactly where I was at when I found that shit out. I remember watching that Monday Night Raw. Then the next day they announced, that starts leaking that he killed his family and shit. But Ben was still one of my all-time favorites. Benoit might have killed his kid. He might have put his kid in that cross-face crippler. That might have been what it every bit started over, Greg. That boy of his might have put them damn fucking drunk all milk, put it back in there, and he was on them Xanaxes and drinking and blacked out and went crying on them roids and everything in the world. And fucking, he ate them Xanaxes and got the goddamn munchies and went in there, didn't have no milk, and blacked out and went fucking nuts. And smoked his old lady, smoked his kid, and hung yourself over some milk jugs full of nuts. That's fucking Rick right there. Hell, Nathan said, he was locked up with a dude. Greg might know him. I don't know the dude's name. Dude is locked up with from Letcher County put a kid in the microwave. Baby. Yeah.
That's just beyond fucked up.
Hell, them wet kids got thrown in the goddamn coke stove. Their mommy put them in furnaces and shit. It's common.
Like for an abortion method or to warm them up?
Maybe for supper. Appalachian Thanksgiving, by God. Hey, roid rage is real, but I think a lot of big guys, like, I ain't gonna say names or anything in particular. I've seen several that fucking just I think they bluff that. But then again, I've seen Todd Maggard absolutely go crazy on roids. I think I've seen people bluff them, bluff roid rage. So Greg or Margaret or who else, Chillbilly, anybody locally, what's up, Zigzag? Whoever went to Smoky Mountain Wrestling when it come through here, or if you're older than me, who remembers the incident where Rugged Ronnie Garvin's plane got burnt down up here at the airport, or was it somebody else's before him? I think it was his during the era of Knoxville having a territory called Southeastern Championship Wrestling, ran by the Fullers, or the one ran by Blackjack Wyndham and Ric Flair. When they come up here, they would run from Knoxville north mainly because it was coal country. They could come up into Eastern Kentucky and run shows where all the coal miners was at in the 70s and 80s. And something happened here in Harlan. You can look it up. And everybody got into it with the wrestlers, and they knew Ronnie Garvin had a plane up here. right up here at our airport, and they went up there and burned his plane or flipped it or wouldn't let them get on it or something. If anybody can remember that, there's articles about it. If managers or anybody wants to pull up Ronnie Garvin plane incident in Harlan County wrestling
On YouTube?
you can Google it or pull it up. It's somewhere.
What's it called?
Type in Ronnie Garvin plane incident, Harlan, Kentucky. See, Greg's from right here. He knows about. He remembered it. It was a little before my time, but I always remember my papa, my Uncle Avery, and all them talking about Ron Wright and Don Wright. And then I started seeing Don Wright on Smoky Mountain wrestling when I was a kid. Yeah, the dirty white boy. I seen Bullet Bob Armstrong, Chris Candido, Brian Lee, Dirty White Boy, Lance Storm, Chris Jericho. They all wrestled at Everett's High School. I seen them. I went to every Smoky. I seen Kane in Smoky Mountain Wrestling, Al Snow, Bobby Eaton, Jim Cornette, Rock and Roll Express, Bobby Eaton, Heavenly Bodies. It might have been, I'm pretty sure it's Rugged Ronnie Garvin's plane. Gossip Girl put a link up here. And Rev actually in person witnessed in the Kemper Arena in May of 1999. Reverend actually watched Owen Hart pass away. He was there when he tragically fell to his unaliving.
Nike could have paid a fine.
Hey now, it's time for another video from Wrestling's Greatest Moments. In 1975, a deadly plane crash nearly ended professional wrestling. What happened? What was the eerie omen that a wrestler experienced? The wrestlers involved? The other plane crash involving wrestlers that year? And the man some believe saved professional wrestling through his heroics. Sit back as Wrestling's Greatest Moments looks at the deadly plane crash that nearly ended wrestling. While we're preparing for liftoff, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on a single video. In 1975, a group of wrestlers chartered a small airplane to cut down on travel time. At that time, enterprising wrestlers who didn't want to spend hours and hours driving hundreds of miles found that chartering a small airplane was an affordable option, much like when they carpooled with a group of wrestlers. Later that year, a second group of wrestlers would travel by air with equally lethal results. But in the second case, the crash nearly finished professional wrestling. On February 20th, 1975, Mike McCord, who later became better known as Austin Idol, aka Gary Williams, Buddy Colt, aka Ronald Reed, and Buddy Shane, aka Robert Schoenberger, were flying from Miami to Tampa Bay in a Cessna 182 when it crashed into Tampa Bay. Bobby Shane died in the plane from drowning. The other three men survived, but not without injury. Buddy Colt was forced to retire from the ring and transition into managing and then announcing. Gary Hart continued managing, but could no longer wrestle, with pain afflicting him the rest of his life, while Mike McCord recovered from a crushed foot, eventually transforming into the territory-era superstar, Austin Idol. Something good would come out of the tragic plane crash, however, as one of the victims' advice to another wrestler may have saved their career and possibly their life. What was that advice? Let's see. On October 4th, 1975, a yellow and white Cessna 310 left Charlotte carrying 5 passengers headed for a Jim Crockett promotion show at Wilmington's Legion Stadium. Aboard the flight were wrestlers Ric Flair, Tim Mr. Wrestling Woods, Johnny Valentine, and Bob Bruggers, along with David Crockett, the brother to promoter Jim Crockett Jr. Just like the earlier 1975 plane crash, the wrestler saw the flight as a chance to reduce the often tedious travel time. In his memoir, To Be the Man, Ric Flair recalled meeting Vietnam veteran
I had that book.
Farkas informed Flair he was a pilot and proposed flying a bunch of wrestlers to their various shows. As Flair recalls it, the first wrestler I approached was Johnny Valentine. He liked the idea of commuting 45 minutes by air instead of 5 hours by car. If we loaded up the plane with 5 or 6 guys, it would only cost about $100 apiece. Unfortunately, as Flair would later note, no one investigated Farkas's credentials, a mistake that would lead to disastrous results for all those aboard the October crash. As detailed by John Malinero in the 2000 article, The Plane Crash that Changed Wrestling, as they approached the Wilmington Airport runway, the plane ran out of gas, cutting across several treetops and a utility pole before crashing to the ground. Why had the plane run out of gas? Molinaro notes, the crash came about as a result of human error. The pilot, Vietnam veteran Joseph Michael Farkas, had trouble getting the plane off the ground in Charlotte because of the bulk of the wrestlers. He did not distribute the weight of the passengers in the plane properly and decided to dump fuel from the gas tank to lighten the load. Johnny Valentine was the first to notice that the plane had run out of gas. John got to looking over the gauge and said, "Gee, we're out of gas." And the pilot said, "Don't worry about that. My wing tanks are full." When they started sputtering and spinning, the pilot panicked and started screaming. John reached over and slapped him to try and bring him to. Had the guy not panicked, they could have landed safely. David Crockett would recall, "At the time, I was scared to death. I just remember as we started going across Cape Fear River, the engine started to fail. I remember leaning over trying to control my breathing. My wife had her first child 2 weeks before. I was trying to do Lamaze so I wouldn't get the wind knocked out of me and pass out, because I knew if I'd passed out, I'd be deader than a doornail. I remember thinking, I've got all these wrestlers in front of me. If we crash in this water, I'll never get past them and get out. There'd be no way."
Yeah, GoDaddy Arrow is so easy.
Somewhere
AI built me a website in
out
minutes.
there, you
The
can
result-
find it somewhere. My Uncle Avery and them can tell you about it. It happened.
This ain't it, is it?
Not what we're watching. That's talking about when Ric Flair and them crashed. That's when Ric Flair broke his back. I'm about to come, but I can't find my remote. I can't come without it sitting on my remote, by God. Anyway. Yeah. You could ride motorcycles at the airport, like Greg said, and fucking go back in there and butt fuck your motorcycle. You good, Greg? They can't none of us type right in here. Hell, ain't none of us reading right. But I'll tell you something. In 2004, in the summer, they had a little independent smile show. Probably didn't make no money. And they paid Marcus Bagwell, Buff Bagwell, to come in here. And Sean Smith was one of the baddest dudes around. Rest in peace. And they Buff Bagwell, and he had like 2 or 3 big motherfuckers with him. They went to Kaywood, which is about the roughest place around back then, and you're liable to get ripped off every time you go up there if you don't fucking get lucky and see Terry or Jimmy out yourself, or whoever. Well, Bagwell and them needed some pills, and they went up to Kaywood. Sean Smith was wanting to rip them off real bad, and he tried every way in the world to rip them off, and he couldn't get away from them big motherfuckers with all their money without doing them right. Couldn't rip them off. But we ain't had no big wrestling here in a long time. It's probably been the early mid-90s with Smoky Mountain since we had normal wrestling around here. If we do, it's a smile it ain't worth going to, really. Nah, we good now. Wonder, Andre Giant's got a daughter. She's a big old bitch, too. But could you imagine watching somebody about Tia, what's her name? That Korean chick, Tia had that show on MTV. You know who I'm talking about, that little hot chick. Tia something, wasn't it? On MTV around '07. She had that show and then she got real strung out. Churches do that and they do that nonprofit stuff or whatever and they make money doing that. They rent out the building and split the money. Churches, Elks Lodges, stuff like that. Tia Tequila bag, yeah. Could you imagine watching Andre the Giant in the words of the late, great Bill Brown? I miss you, dog. So does Greg and everybody else. I'd like to see Andre the Giant run a nice, long, hard conk up in her. It just, I mean, I don't think that Chanel West Coast, I don't think Allison Cardell could take that dick. You know, you think about it. Andre the Giant's dick hard had to be bigger than that old English 40 ounce. I mean, it might not be like I don't know. I'm very fascinated with the question of erected what Andre the Giant's cock looked like in his full prime. In his cock's full prime. What do you think about it, Miss Mickey? Andre the Giant's cock, what's your opinion? Could you take that? Would you be interested in watching him give it to a woman? Now, somebody bigger like Margaret, that don't mean the size of the posties. A bigger woman taking the Andre the Giant cock. Hell, I don't care if it's a man. I'd like to watch Andre the Giant penetrate just to see what happens, by God. And I would like for him to pour a little bit of beer on there, and then spit backer juice Copenhagen right down in there and penetrate. Just see what happens there, Vince McMahon, huh? Hold him tripod. You wouldn't fuck Andre the Giant just to take that dick for an experience. You mean to tell me if it's the prime of Andre the Giant's health career and he's drunk and rocked up and ready to fuck y'all women, y'all women wouldn't fuck Andre the Giant in his prime? What that pelvis do, by God? Yeah, what that pelvis do, boo? No, yeah, skull juice, by God. Copenhagen Beach Nut Trophy, Long Cut Wintergreen, Zen pouches. We'll rip a Zen pouch open and put it up in you just for wreck, bitch. It's Crack40TV. I think I might come tonight. I swear, last time I fucked that, when I fucked that hard, I thought I caught something. Pure curiosity. Pure curiosity. Oh, back blasting, huh? Could you imagine how would a Tia Tequila size woman do a 69 with Andre? Who would be like, Andre definitely had to be on the bottom, but she wouldn't actually be able to. Two acts at the same time wouldn't be able to be pre-formed. Just the length of the bodies don't add up there, by God. Shout out, hubby. Okay, what is your... We'll put Greg Cornett's Crack40TV's pelvis czar. So what's your opinion, gossip? Would you fuck Andre the Giant like your husband watching his prime? Just say you and your husband's in your house prime and y'all are out drinking and you go through a portal and there's an Elon portal and all of a sudden there's Andre in his prime and y'all are drinking, y'all do a little line of DDO, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden y'all start wanting to swing and your husband's like, babe, once you let Andre the Giant hit that, I want to watch you run up in you, babe. I got a fetish. You wouldn't let Andre hit that. You know which round is a 40 ounce. Hell, it might be round as a fucking goddamn top hat Dairy Queen cup, by God. Nobody in here would fuck him. Margaret, you know, you wouldn't let Patrick run up in that. Well, we ain't trying to talk about other YouTubers tonight. We're talking about wrestling. Would you talk about you, JW? Would you well, let me ask you this, JW. Would you let the fabulous Mola just absolutely take a bunch of Docalax and give you a booty mist shower? Margaret, I've seen your ammo, by God. I'll throw you on the front street. I've seen some of your sex toys, and I do believe that you could get plumbed and liked it. I bet she's in Dayhort right now. It's KepucketAssout.com.
But now, eczema isn't always going to stop you with Eclipse. Eclipse is a once-monthly treatment to help those with moderate to severe eczema find real itch relief.
Gossip girl, I just want to have a threesome. I'm saying if everybody's in the prime of their fucking life or prime shape, whichever one you want to be in, it's just all fantasy booking anyway. We're all just fantasy booking fucking wrestlers. Okay, let me ask you this one. Who's letting Booker T and Stevie Ray run that two-man Harlem Heat style on them? Any women in my chat gonna fucking let Booker T and Stevie Ray run a train on them? Hell yeah. I want to have a threesome. Mark, no Black Betty for you. No Booker. No five time. Hey, oh, you take the Edge of Christian two-man style. Okay. Oh, you like Canadians, eh? I forgot. Hey, Margaret wants that concerto. She wants them two chairs. Two chairs, one hoe. Who was those? The Bellas, they used to do scat porn. That shit on fucking bunch of plastic and roll around in it and fuck each other for money for old men before they got into WWE.
And then once they got into WWE, then they started both cheating on each other with John Cena. One of them was dating John Cena, and then he'd go fuck the twin.
Oh yeah, and Daniel Bryan didn't give a fuck. Okay, ladies, let me ask you this one. Or men, everybody answer this one. Ravishing Rick Rude or Randy Orton?
I'll opt out for Natalie, the blonde chick.
I'd rather fuck Rick Rude before I'd fuck Natalie. I don't like that ugly bitch. Everywhere she goes, she pisses on her goddamn self. Randy Orton. Neither. No, this is like we did in jail now. Everybody's played. You got to pick. It's just Rick. Ravishing Rick Rude or Randy Orton. John Cena loves Beijing, China. What's he love about Beijing? You mean he likes to fuck little Chinese girls for the Russian spies? We'll call Tom Holman, pass him the perk 30, and he'll bite down. But it's okay. We'll take them to Hotel Crack40TV, by God, 54411 Snort Street, Techville Apartments, Opana, Kentucky. What's my address? G22. GG22 is my zip code. GG222. Well, hey, hell yeah, by God. Terry Bam Bam Gordy. I kind of see a resemblance in you and Terry Bam Bam Gordy now, Greg. I believe that might be where you get your craziness from. So you remind me of now. Terry Gordy. The baddest motherfucker around was Terry Bam Bam Gordy. And Michael P.S. Hayes. That was actually, shout out Pops, that was actually some of my first memories of wrestling was the Freebirds and Bill Watts' UWF wrestling with the 2 rings and Bill Stump's gun shop out there at the mile, back when the mile was the shit. And then watching Saturday Night Wrestling, WTB, SCWA, WCW.
What about Santino Marella? The little thing he did with his arm.
Cobra?
Right in your pussy.
Fred Tabor, we used to cobra the fuck out of people. I'm gonna cobra the night. I might cobra some. I'm gonna cobra Danny when I say him. I'm gonna catch him sleeping and cobra that motherfucker. Let him right in the gun. I'm gonna get Cobra. Rest in peace, Hawk and Animal. Rest in peace, Buddy Roberts and the Terry Gordy for the Freebirds. And rest in peace, Hawk and Animal. They're all dead. Gypsy Joe. No shit, Greg. Really? I didn't know that. Gypsy Joe. Rest in peace, Bill Brown. I know. I was about. You know what he say at work release. I don't know if he said it when you was in there. They'd try to argue with us. He'd get up there and flip that mullet. He'd look and he'd say, the motherfuckers wouldn't say our ass will fake if the Undertaker was standing here, wouldn't a crack? So I've quoted that ever since I was in work release with my dog Bill. Rest in peace. Yeah. Oh my God. He was such a fucking trip in jail over wrestling. But I tell you what, every Monday night, unless it was a big football game, we had Monday Night Raw on. Every Friday night, SmackDown was on then. We had SmackDown with Dash and Cody Rhodes. And when I wanted to watch TNA wrestling that I like better on Thursdays, we watch it work release. I always watched it. I love wrestling. I went and seen AEW wrestling at Rep Arena last August of 23. Me and Danny seen WWE in 2018 or 2017 or 18 in Corbin. Then I seen them in 2017 in Kingsport, NWA Collision Course. Rep Arena in 92, Rep Arena in 91, and Rep Arena in 90. I think I've been to, I'm trying to find. Gypsy Joe is a fucking legend, dog. Like, he is a legend. If you're in the wrestling game, you know, into the older wrestling like that, Gypsy Joe is a legend. Especially after that shit with No Jack. When No Jack just absolutely beat him to death. But Gypsy Joe is like 75-year-old and still wrestling. Some's telling me he just passed away, but I think he's still wrestling at 75. Southern Storm, don't recall. I got to jack off and get something to drink here. Hang on 1 second. Y'all keep talking. See, this is what people slip on, Greg. They don't understand that once you get in my chat and start meeting all my Crack40 family, these people from Harlan, then you understand what kind of shit I do that keeps me out of trouble and keeps me focused on this. You see what kind of cool motherfuckers is in my chat. They're all my family. And these motherfuckers right here, they're ride or die, buddy. It don't matter if they're from Tennessee, South Dakota, Everett, Michigan, Virginia, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and we all got invisible moats. We're going to get you one too. And that's why I wish half of Harlan would quit being haters and come have fun with us every night. Normally I'm out running around, but my knee's all fucked up. I Narcaned my knee now. I missed a shot of Narcan in my knee. I need to drink water tonight instead of another soda. I ain't trying to piss all night tonight, though. No, fat boy, I ain't holding my shit in for pleasure. I'm still hungry. I'm not think now ain't goddamn food, and I'm still fucking hungry. Boy, eat me some goddamn oatmeal in a minute. Val Venus. Oh Lord, make old precious Bill mad and play with that mullet and sniff it around. Well, I tell you what, Vince McMahon, that lawsuit just come back up. Brock Lesnar's name's in it. And
I'm telling you, that's going to get dismissed or suppressed.
well, if you didn't know, Brock Lesnar was on the verge of signing a huge deal with Vince McMahon. And they was all running trains on that girl. I think it was COVID, their COVID time. It was. And she was supposed to be part of the deal because Vince had been fucking her with all them sex toys named after fucking wrestlers, letting his physicians fuck her while he took shits on her head and this and that and showing everybody. Well, Brock Lesnar was supposed to get her for a whole weekend in a hotel for a play date and weekend play date. Fuck week, just our weekend do perk, bite down on perk 30, shoot up Narcan, get drunk and fuck.
Yeah.
He got there in the plane. He couldn't get there because of the storm. It snowed. So he made her piss in a cup and drink it, or what was it? Something about piss in a cup.
This is Vince.
No, Brock Lesnar said, well, I can't get there, but I'll tell you what, Vince, I'll sign the deal if you get that bitch to piss in a cup and send me a video of it. And she did it, and he signed his contract with Vince. And that's in the lawsuit. It's also in the lawsuit where he was fucking her with his physician and turned around and she had Mexican on her head after he jizzed in her throat while his physician was pounding her. Like,
Why is this such like a underground, like, I don't know.
hush money.
Yeah. About a hush money going on.
I'd fuck Brock Lesnar's brother, but I believe he'd probably hope me down to butt fuck me. Should I eat a bologna sandwich with cheese?
Yeah, fuck it.
Or should I eat should I eat Batgirl? No, that probably tastes like piss. Oh, pussy. Wrinkled up goat cheese. I think I'm about to make me a bologna and cheese sandwich. Just one, not two.
Your neighbor over there's got crabs. I heard you can go over there, spread her legs open, and get you a leg.
I'm not trying to eat nothing like that unless it's crab legs. Flaming crab legs. I want to get crabs. I won't get them out the ass. You better have them inside your butthole. I'm
Chill
starving
Billy.
to death. I ate a whole Dairy Queen salad. If they hadn't ripped me out for my other burger, I probably wouldn't be hungry. Ripped me out for a goddamn double cheeseburger. I might just go down there and shit right in the bathroom. I heard Jim Gilbert's boy Zach was living in that bathroom down there. I totally forgot about that.
Like that one guy in Taco Bell in DC.
Yeah, yeah.
He was literally in there 3 nights in a row.
And then they took him out on a body bag.
Yeah. They were yelling, don't use the Narcan. Let him rot.
I guess he said it earned shit on that bench the whole time he was sitting there.
Yeah, I
mean-
guarantee he was letting all sorts of ass liquids out.
God almighty. I mean, he didn't move for 3 days. I wonder if I mean, like, I don't
He was
know.
just sitting in the chairs like a normal person, but like kind of like slobbed out.
He looked like but every time you seen him, he looked like he just sat down from walking like as far as we did the whole trip.
Yeah.
But somebody must have given him money, and then he must have got some fucking pants on and just checked on out. Hell, he might have just checked out from fucking, I don't know.
Yeah, you'll lose your appetite quick, gossip. Fuck it with bread.
I think I want to drink tomorrow.
Don't, Brad. You can only do that when you're out of town.
Well, I'll go over and noodle oil and drink.
like out of state, I bet.
No, Dolph, I ain't gonna let you eat that bologna string. See, I'm gonna let you shit a bologna string out of your ass, motherfucker. It's a no Dolph eating none of my bologna sandwich, so I'll tell you that, motherfucker.
What happens if he jumps up on the counter and eats that?
He wants to go out and shit. Yeah, you got to go out. It's done tornado. Sometimes it ain't nothing better than 2 pieces of fucking bread, a piece of bologna, and a fucking piece of cheese. But Grippo's on them's better.
My truck's going in tomorrow to start the rebuild process, Brad. It's gonna get transformed into what the picture you seen before to the new one.
That'll be dope. Yeah, Greg, I love that place over there. Oh, shit. Every time I go back there and talk to Mo and them, I fucking tell them they need to have be open on the weekend. If I was them, I'd be open on the weekend because him and that Mo and his old lady, they cook, Pam. I love their taco salad. If you've not tried that taco salad over there, go try it. No, I just thought about that, Margaret. I forgot to bring her some fucking Grippos. I got high and forgot.
I'm gonna order some off Amazon right now.
Do it right now. But we don't forget about it because you won't regret it. I'd sure like to make a baby with Lauren Hill, by God.
Barbecue, right?
Hmm?
24 bags for $30.
Find them bigger bags.
1.5 pound box for 21.
Greg, you sell Grippos. You see outside, so I'm going to tell you what it is. That's the best one.
What?
A half pounder or one size under. Best tater chip on the fucking planet.
Where is it made?
Cincinnati, by God. I don't know why they don't make them and send them north. They send them south from there.
Beach nut. Brad, what are you doing?
Spit out it! Oh God, I forgot. I got a fucked up nightmare. I hear a lot of rain again. I'm going to the dock. I was telling somebody a messenger about my situation over here. Yeah, I heard my neighbor could whoop 15 people at one time. Whoop Junior Gus Dale Robbins in their prime, same time. We got a lot of orgasm rain coming down in Crack40TV. Spit on it, Papa. Mom needs a pill. Go in there and fuck my Aunt Brenda. Her last name was Hill. Give Donna Joe your credit card, Papa. I'll let her go to Becky's and get her a pill. It's my Aunt Brenda's last name. Hill. It needs to be Robinette since she's fucking my Papa.
That's the most backwoods Appalachia shit I've ever heard.
Papa, hold on, fucking mine. What do you think about that?
At 70,
80. He's 80.
80.
She's like 75 or 78. She's like 78.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy.
He puts black socks on and a gold watch and some Top Pops Bluetooth, and she takes some rottens and goddamn wet Xanax and drinks her liquor and smokes her Marlboro Light and takes her.
And gobbles on Papa's meat.
Oh, yeah. That feels good, Brenda. I love you, Don. I love sucky, honey. I just wonder how hard he can actually get up in there and thunder stroke. You know what I'm saying? And then that old. Because, like, how does she get up doggy style? Or does it's all he can do is hammer 6 times missionary or what?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
You think she can climb on top of him and ride him? By God, they'd be sore the next day. I mean, but they really be fucking. My mom heard them. They accidentally pocket dialed her, and she still cry about it.
She probably heard fucking bones creaking.
Papa got off because he's Dolph. Told Brenda he wore them special socks for her. I guess they maybe sticks his foot in her ice. It's 11:11. I wish my mom was at the bottom of Martin's Fork Lake getting ate by fish. Or I wish she's over here in this abandoned building getting fucked in the ice by big old juice pole by old blackfish, by God. It's Crack40TV. I'd love to go to bust a script at Walgreens for a big bunch of Mopana 40s and bite down real good.
Would your mom bite down on an Opana 40?
My mom would bite your head off for a quarter of one and then split it with Buffy and suck dick for more. Baby, give me some more.
Oh, so she likes painkillers?
Fuck yeah. That's what most of Papa's money goes on. Meth's cheap. You can buy 8-pound smoke.
Meth's a painkiller?
No, meth keeps you up.
That's what I'm saying. Why should she be buying so much meth, and why not like more like Roxy's and shit?
She loves Roxy's, but Opanas are better. I was dreaming about them last night, I believe, again. But she buys that whatever she can get her hands on, by God. Hey, call her up. Let's call that old crack whore. Greg probably remembers listening to this. Here you go, April Davis.
Where's Don? Margaret, text Don.
Oh, April Davis. My mom's old man, Philip Curl, was one of the biggest coke dealers and cokeheads in Harlan. She swore to God to me one time sober. She sober and told me he stayed in his closet, which was big as this living room. Shoot, God damn! Said he stayed in the closet and smoked crack for 3 months and didn't come out. Swear on Larry Hoover. I put that on Kurt Howell. God damn. That shit smells like I shit out eggs and cum. That one ain't Bill Brown's cum. It's Dolph. Yeah, my kid come by here today. We kicked it. Oh, I shit this whole fucking room up. That smells like death and ice cancer back at it. Smell like some kind of fun pits. Yeah, damn. Right from that heater too. Lord, God. That smelled like that fat Jimmy. Hey Greg, you know who's talking shit about me? You know that fat bastard Jimmy, what's his last name, Margaret? Jimmy Blanton. Big old fat motherfucker from out there couldn't wipe his ass, couldn't roll over. Got a brother named Tim Blanton. He started doing that wrestling shit with Jimbo Collins. He he got on something and lost all that fucking weight. Big old fat motherfucker from out there. I mean fat.
Don, join the panel. We gotta call Donna Joe Robinette.
This guy got on Jimbo Collins' panel, Greg, and talked shit about me. You wouldn't believe that they're going to beat me up. You know what, Greg? They're going to beat me up. Jimbo's going to beat me up. And this Jimmy Blanton here in Harlan. Hey, his wife left him over YouTube. You know, every time somebody leaves their old lady, I normally go fuck them. You want to go find this wife and fuck her for Rick? We go find his wife and fuck her and put it on here. Yeah, he got on here talking shit about me. Me and him supposed to be friends. Back when I was in high school and you had your truck, Greg used to have him big bread truck, cookie truck, snack truck and shit. This fat motherfucker used to pay me and PJ Maywell to come out there and climb in his window and hang out with him and his brother, bring people out there like all our friends from our Harlan City school come out there and hang out with him because he's too fat to roll over and get out of the goddamn bed and go to school. He'd make his mommy wipe his ass. Roll over and shit right in the bucket like Donna Foley or something. And he'd been talking bad about me on here, Greg, for no reason, dude. And it hurt my feelings. Then let's talk about a friend of ours on YouTube that was had something bad happen to a brother that was an alleged drug dealer, and he got in talking about that with that fucking whore Jimbo, and out of nowhere they started saying I'd suck a dick for free, basically. Said I'd just basically suck any dick in Harlan. If I was gonna suck any fucking dick in Harlan, who? I'd probably give you a going away present, Greg. Who else's dick would I suck in Harlan? I don't know. Maybe,
Don, come up on panel.
huh?
Don, come up on panel.
Well, they done that shit with traders, and I reckon traders and Nicolina come right back and got that YouTube get back on that fat motherfucker. And I'm not agreeing with what Jimbo did whatsoever. I ride with traders on that bullshit all the way. I stand with traders. But Jimbo had already went that route. There wasn't no point in that fat bastard Jimmy, all that flat blob hanging off of him. His wife left him. He probably wouldn't know. He'd probably pay a prostitute just say, act like we fucked. Probably wouldn't even fuck her. He'd probably sit in there and play Tetris or something, Minecraft. But they'd look at her, somebody bought him a piece of pussy. But he had no reason to just start talking about her issue with what happened to her brother like that. And he started wrecking on me about a month and a half ago or something. He was on Jimbo's channel talking about me, and I let it slide. I didn't say a word. I talked to a bunch of different firefighters here. Tanks, what they call him. Well, he moves like a tank that's been blowed up in the fucking World War II. A blowed up tank. Yeah, that's what he is. Old blowed up tank from the 40s. Lost all that weight. Jimbo got him back down on the perk 30. He ain't got no reason to talk about me. But that hurt my feelings. I feel betrayed. I thought we was friends. I really, really was shocked that he went on Jimbo's channel and talked about me. So they can suck my dick. And if they want to meet up, well, by God, we'll meet up anytime. I got a little bummed out knee, so I take advantage of my knee being out. I take advantage of it.
This 40-year-old man in Texas put a big sign in his front yard that said, "Divorce, cheating, wife gone. All ladies come through the front door." And he literally like advertised it on Facebook locally that he's hitting everything.
Well, that's a good idea. I wonder what I should do. Divorce from my next YouTube wife, Sierra Queen 10 Clark, or whatever the cunt's name is, and put a big poster right here. Put all whores welcome. Should I do that? Put my address 54 Snort Street, 54411 Snort Street, apartment 40, Techville, Opana, Kentucky.
Yeah, then we'll put ads on Facebook Marketplace for the city of Lowell.
Put free Opanas, and we can buy some movie prop pills, or just go to Roxy Hill Pharmacy and get some pressed up and get a bunch of whores in here and make a movie. I really want to shoot a movie. You can shoot a movie off iPhone. I know about exactly how to do it.
Like a rated R movie?
Any kind of movie.
I think of a movie that you directed, I feel like it would be rated R+.
I really want to try that. Like, I watch so many like black people do it, like rappers and entrepreneurs and like comedy and shit. Somebody's out here. And they take them through. After you do them, you send them to South Africa. You pay some out of our dirt cheap to fuck them on top. It's three of them. Well, they might not help me. By God, they said if you fight my neighbor, you better hit her with a car first. I swear to God. They said that she's whooped every county cop, every cop we got at the hospital. She's been arrested at the hospital, got kicked out of the hospital, and started selling meth in the fucking AR. They said that then they went to put her back in her psych ward or jail. Then she got out, and she got out of the psych ward and started throwing change at people and went right back. She constantly lives in the psych ward. These people right here in front of me, the lady that lives there ran outside all crazy and put a camera up today. Other neighbors that work at the hospital and worked at the hospital told me that she's the strongest person in the world and you can't hurt her. And she'll probably whoop Greg Cornett or Junior Robbins or Gus Dale Robbins or fucking Marco Hopkins. They said, Crack, you and your three best. You and Lil Mike and Kurt and Josh ain't sidestepping her, sucker punching her, can't whoop her. And she'll burn this place down within 72 hours. I'm scared to death. I fear for my life. I don't know what to do. Everybody's scared of her. Like, it's a trip that she moved in down here. I didn't know exactly yada, yada, yada until it was too late. You know what I mean? And then it all come to a fucking forefront earlier. And I'm like, oh my God, I need Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, Brock Lesnar, Samoa Joe. Let's go back in time and get Junior, Gus Dale Robbins, Greg. Who else we need? We go Giant. Jimbo Cole. No, that's a joke. Ernest, no. Shelby, though. We need Shelby. Showing a lot of people for this. I don't know what to do. Like, they said don't need buck with her. Watch her. She'll sidestep you and sucker punch you. I swear to God. Said she'll put me and Josh Shanks and Kurt and Lil Mike and put us all on the ground, make us beg and pray and tap out and everything.
Does that come from a valid source?
Fuck yeah. Valid. That has had physical contact with her that worked at this individual, not live here, but was around when it happened and worked in the hospital and went to work every day knowing that she was going to fight crazy people in the psych ward and said that was the toughest person she ever fought out there. And she was telling me for my own safety that the woman would burn this place down within 72 hours. And that that woman picked her up 4 foot off the ground, or picked her up bare neck 4 foot off the ground and throwed her. And the strongest person in the world she ever fought. I call somebody else that don't tell them. I get their reaction when I say the name, and him and his old lady trip out. And the first thing they say is she's strong, both of them. That she's strong, that she could whoop all three, put me and Kurt and little Mike all together with Josh Shank sucker punching her. and that she'll burn this place, and she's got two personalities, and you better watch her when she's Marilyn Monroe. Yeah. Everybody I've
Does
told.
she got kids?
I ain't for sure she said she did or not. Danny spoke to her as somebody that was watching, was telling us, don't speak to her no matter what. Don't make no eye contact. Just don't ignore her. Whatever. Don't speak to her. Well, about that time, Danny didn't realize he spoke to her because he knows somebody in her family. And she's just mean. I'm scared of her, and I'm wrecking on her, but I know she's mean. You know what I mean? Then she gets on that shit and goes super crazy. And I swear, people that worked in the hospital have told me how crazy she is, and that several people's told me about having to fight her in the hospital and how many times that she gets out and goes right back in. That she pretty much lives in the psych ward.
So what happens if she hasn't went through like a mental breakdown yet?
That's what I'm saying. When's it coming? When one person that knows her and been whooped by her several times in the hospital, fights her on the daily out there, says that she will be to burn this place down within 72 hours.
It kind of sounds like a situation that I'm familiar with.
On Larry Hoover, don't it?
You might have some other problems coming down the pipeline, because that's how other situations started.
This is there, and there ain't no problem to it. The pipeline's full. It's rolling down the pipeline. It's just a matter of when the pipeline ends. When's the shit bag bust?
Shit, Xanax day.
Well, check day just passed. That must have been how she got in, and why she ain't got no dope or nothing. Let her get a hold of a line. Let her go over at Lord and walk around or something. Wherever, I don't know, but
They become beating on your door, going crazy because you're the only one there.
oh, I'm not the only one there. They got a camera right here. I mean, like it is outside the door, right there.
No, I'm saying you and her are the only one living in all those apartments, right?
Yeah, but the other neighbors can see any movement goes on out here now perfectly.
No, I know, but she's gonna come to you first. You know what I mean? If any, she ain't gonna go across the street to the house.
But I've got help now, and if she goes over there, I've got their back. But them dogs will tear her up.
Yeah, I don't even think she would go over there. I think she's coming straight to you.
I'll buck her down with this goddamn 12 gauge, and that ain't no joke. If she comes through his 12 gauge, I'll just blow my brain. I'll just do my own self in before I let her rape me. It ain't like that, though. She'll still go crazy in her own apartment and burn it down, from what I'm told from everybody.
What?
Yeah. On Larry Hoover. On Big
Try it
Foot.
again, Don. Yeah, you don't want to. That's a ticking time bomb right there. Crazy people are fucking nothing to fuck with.
On Larry Hoover, if Willie was here, because Willie's safe, I'd have him go over an Appalachian and knock on her door and run.
Oh shit, dude, that would be ultimate wreck. That's what I would be on right now if I was at your house. I'd be biting down on that front door. I swear to God.
Have him go make pictures.
Alright, I'm gonna pick.
What up, Don?
What's up?
Does Don know this bitch, Brad?
I don't think so. Do you know the name? Tell it to him backstage. Or I can't.
I forgot. Yeah, I don't know it. I forgot.
I'm trying to figure out who y'all talking about. I don't know either.
It's backstage.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude. You don't want to. Her family's crazy. Fuck that.
What do you mean?
Damn, dude.
He got kicked off or something. He said her family's crazy, man. You got something on your hands.
I got a good idea. I got a buddy at dead now, and this informant told on him. It's a rat. He went to work with him and tried to trick him. Got him to do something. He really wasn't doing it. Might go over and get her to do a bunch of Narcan.
Well, we got her number.
Oh, I can get it though with that.
No, who is? Oh wait, I think I'm confused on it. This ain't the girl next door, is it?
No,
Okay, all right. Well, I'm confused.
Wait. I thought this was the girl.
it's the crazy one.
Okay, all right, yeah.
MG.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
And that's what that's next door.
Yeah. Okay.
Should I go over and fuck her and see if I can fucking
No.
fuck her in the
Fuck no.
trainer?
No, you'll end up tied to a fucking bed, dude. Probably dick sliced off. Don't do that.
You want me to get Willie to go fuck her?
And don't do that to him either. Unless you want Willie to come up missing.
Is she 54?
Dude, she will kill you. Like, scary. I would run.
Is she older?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sources told me she's been there 24 hours. Sources tell me within 48 hours they clock her to go off.
Just call the psych ward on her. Say she's out here yelling. I mean, fuck.
She is a feral animal.
Feral animal.
Get out.
Look what I put in back chat.
Who is? I'm gonna get Willie. I'm gonna rig up some Clorox and let's see here. Drop a deodorant and a little comic. Mix it up and syringe. Mix it up with syringe. Get Willie to go over and then digest her. Walk out the door. I better shut up. Coming in her vein tonight. Her veins would just reject it, or
You should hit it. You should hit that prank, Don.
it would get her high. Hey, let's call my mom. I'll tell you, if you call my mom, I'll give you the best drink of the night.
She's just gonna hang up.
I can get in.
She probably will.
I can.
Damn.
You told me you were overdosing. Let's fill bottle out of your.
I'm powering the phone on. Hold on. The other one. Give me just a second.
All right.
Turn them.
When you're ready, I got her Donna Joe's number dropped in the back.
We're doing Donna Joe or we're doing the other one?
Donna Joe. I got one good one for Donna Joe right here, please.
Okay.
Then her.
Right. I got to show Greg something right quick. Some prank. Everybody else. Mom, it's all been a pack of lies. You used to molest me when I was a kid, and I'm going to tell the world about it. You used to ride my face with a shitty pussy. You even stuck ring lamps in my ass in the 80s. How'd you get a ring lamp in the 80s? Pops didn't have nothing to do with it. I'm like he might have been butt fucking men in the mines or something, but Mom used to ride my face with Luana Hickey. I didn't remember I did some Xanax. Gossip girl.
So,
Out of every prank I've ever did on Crack40TV, what's y'all's favorites?
Yeah, I mean that's so hard. You can't even.
yeah, there's so many though. I mean, like you have. Oh fuck. The hotel, the Trump Hotel, man, I love that one. There's a gas station. There's one of the gas station with that dude. You kept calling. That was fucking amazing. And he bit into it too every time you called. It was awesome. Yeah.
Remember that one guy Don gave us that got into it. He
Oh.
was selling something or
Dude.
Yeah, we'll call them too if you want to.
That was epic. That motherfucker. He's in jail, actually.
Everybody in Knoxville's putting a tornado in his old lady tonight.
Hey, bro. No, he's in jail for beating his mama for her debit card. He beat her black and blue. That motherfucker's getting. He might not make it out of there.
Hell yeah. Don't free the game. Let everybody fuck his old lady. I think he's one of his mommies like mine or Nathan Massengale. He hates his mommy too.
Well, his mom, from what I've heard, his mom was decent people. She just enabled him. You know, she kept giving him money, and she wouldn't give him no more money, and he beat the shit out of her for a debit card.
That sounds like me on Xanax. Damn, I'm fucking starved to death. I don't need to eat nothing else tonight. My clit's hungry.
Oh, shit.
I got a good prank lined up.
We're doing Donna Joe?
Yeah.
All right. Whenever you find whatever you're getting.
Caught in a shit bag. Fuck that ass out, my God. Yay. Hello. Put a needle in his vein. 10th of fentanyl, now he's dead. Hello?
Yo.
What we doing, fucking ice?
I think Don's getting his phone turned on and set up and shit.
Wonder if coleslaw would be a good lubricant. Depending on what kind of coleslaw it is, who made it. What if you put meth, or what if you put Valium or Xanax in the rotten? What if you put that in some fucking coleslaw?
Or some cinnamon toast crunch.
Well, that would work. That Menendez brother said that he had to suck his daddy's dick every day of his life, so he starts backing his toothpaste and his fucking toothbrush and everything he ate with cinnamon because he had to taste his cum every day, and it tasted better if he tasted like cinnamon.
Jesus.
Yeah, what y'all some cinnamon toast crunch, by God? Suck that dick, daddy. I never had to suck my daddy's dick. I mean,
Oh, Rio just dropped.
Uh-oh.
I got a list. Got to give it a listen.
On his channel?
Yeah, I just got the noti. Are you playing it?
It's popped up. I'm trying to get it so up. Oh, bologna sandwich. I don't see nothing though. Mm-hmm. We need a pilot.
Yeah.
So did what's his triple or what was his name?
Hard.
Real perk, by God. No press. I got molested as a baby boy. Should have kept that deal. Crack40TV, independent, white owned, by God. I'd fuck Rio just to suck RMC Mike's dick.
Have you heard their old shit? Like their old, like one of their first songs together?
I guess I've been listening to all their music. This one's kind of day shift. I'll tell you one thing.
Look up Back End.
I think that if you was to not know what was going on at a Diddy party, you'd go, hell, I might go on what's going on. You never know. I mean, not like all the fucking, just there's gonna be a bunch of whores and you can fuck. Shit. But then you get in there and wake up, you can't poop right for a month. Wake up with a meat meal and a dildo and a bucket liquor bottle inside of you.
Gossip said she would, but no minors.
What if they just turned 18 and they had two? What if they was three pretty guys that just turned 18? Would that turn you on because they was almost minors and they had roots down to their knees, just throbbing, ready to run up in you like rhinos? Fiend lives matter. My God. You got to think about it. If it wasn't for fiends, we wouldn't have cartels. If it wasn't for fiends, we wouldn't have drug dealers. If it wasn't for fiends, we wouldn't have rappers that's made money off drug dealing. If it wasn't for fiends, I wouldn't be here.
That can't be near the age of my sons. No, no, no.
There's one kid that's 2 or 3 years older than your son that you secretly think's hot.
Or maybe one of his friends.
I mean, I can't lie. Some of them chicks, my kids' age, I'd straight dick down. They're out here getting dick down by men older than me. And they're 2 or 3 kids old. 22, 23-year-old out here getting dick down. I knock one of them little bitches off. Or another one or two of them, actually. I mean, if they're 2 kids old, they're 2 kids old. Well, my mom used to fuck all my friends. I pushed her in the room, shut the door on her. Old Parker fucked her. Parker told us about fucking her, or told Murder about it, one of the two. My mom used to fuck all my friends. My brother and Diggler fucked her friend Dean. And Dean was like 58, and Diggler was like 18. Fucked her. And then my brother fucked her on her birthday. She turned like 59. And that was the oldest, that was the record of our crew.
59.
Yep, Larry Hoover. Pretty sure it's 59.
My
Zach
oldest turned
Gordon.
26 the other day.
Huh?
She said my oldest turned 26 the other day. My oldest and my hubby are 10 years apart. My hubby is younger than me.
I bet they play a lot of Xbox together. I bet they play Madden together, by God. That's what a lot of people bond over, little bastards and stepdads for real, Madden and shit like that. But I don't play games, but it's all right.
I like Madden.
I do too. But
The new college football 25 that came out is fire.
what about 2K or Halo? Fortnite. Well, they run dope with Wolfie. Fuck it. We'll just imagine whatever. Greg said that girl down there in the doggy style with her head and his legs doing that tornado drill since 6 o'clock tonight. She moved. You know she needs a drink of water. Let her go get a drink of water out of the toilet, Greg. Flush it right before she goes to drink, get a drink. Just flush it. Fuck it. And damn, that's a long tornado drill. Tell her there's tornadoes coming for about a week straight. She can't move or she'll die. She needs a fix or she gets thirsty. You just butt funnel some Gatorade or coffee in her ice. Crush up in her hot and put it in her ice and mix it with an ice cube, butt funnel it in her. She'll be all right. Where's Margaret at? Margaret told me she fucked the guy that's 90-year-old, fucked the guy that's 18-year-old, and fucked the guy that's 45-year-old. And she turned her husband into a man, a woman. Well, God damn. I thought we was pranking.
Done. Were you able to?
One shot, one pill, what's the deal?
All right, here we go.
Cotton on top of Baxter
All
Hill.
This is Donald Joe.
You ready?
Yep.
606 273.
I got it. I got it. Shit. Where we get kicked out?
Oh, mama. I love you, mama.
All right.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice system.
Run Kylie one more time. She don't answer. I'll leave her voicemail.
All right.
I got the ultimate wreck.
She might hit it back for the 2 times in a row.
Usually does.
Yeah.
All right. One more bologna sandwich.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may.
One more. We'll count Silver Springs Hotel next. Find murder.
The call has been forwarded to voicemail.
I'll leave a voicemail.
It's not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Mom. I was just going to tell you, when you go up there and sign this check and get this money from Phyllis, from the beauty shop, I hope you overdose in about 3 days and Wolfie steals every bit of it and runs dope with Becky. I love you. Bye.
You fucking idiot.
I was trying. That's so much. I love you. Bye.
I told you I'd been hoping that record.
I love you. Bye.
I've been holding that wreck bomb back. That was a wreck bomb right there. I'd been holding it back for a while for y'all.
Your loving son. Bye.
I was really wanting her to pick up. I wish she'd just go ahead and die.
Brad.
If she died before we got that money, me and my brother could split her part. Then would be even on that trailer she ripped me off on me and my brother on last year. Hell, if she died now while Papa was still living, at least he'd pay for her funeral. Fuck it. It is what it is. When it rains, it pours. My mom's a dope fiend and she runs with nothing but Wolfie Mitchell, crackhead horse.
You're gonna give her one, right?
What?
A funeral?
Me?
Yeah. Donna.
On Crack40TV live? Yeah. I'm gonna get GT to come up here and follow me around like Solo Sokoa said, I love you, mama. And I'll stand up in front of everybody and I'll say, Donna, Joe, Carl, Robinetti, and Lowe, whatever, Ludwig, Borga, whatever her other license, I love it, Carnahan, all her other last names. I'd say, Mom, she is a loving woman. She did cocaine throughout the 1980s with her sugar daddy after she left my father. April Davis.
Right in the mic.
And my mother left my father, and then my father fell off in a deep gayness of depression, and my mother went on to become a straight crack whore. They was doing cocaine when I was born, and I was an incubator anyway, but shoot, goddamn, that smells like Mom after Philip Curl, her ex-old man that went to hell and fucked my granny. Smells like his body after he died. And anyway, I'd say, you're such a good woman, Mom. You used to mount my arm when I was a kid. You was a good nurse. You'd kill patients to steal old panties off of them because you knew the next person that cut down had old panties. So I'd give her a good funeral, and then I'd turn around. I'd steal some of Granny Billy's Docalax, and I'd shoot up the Docalax. And then I'd go out there and I'd shit right on her fucking grave, right after, on her fucking casket after the pile. No, I wouldn't even give. I'd let them burn her, and then I'd shit on her urn live on Crack40TV, whether it took my channel or not. I'm Larry. You know how much great content that'd be to go fucking piss on her grave?
No, brother.
Oh yeah. Can you hurry up and check out? That'll be viral. Oh yes. Oh yes. It's Dove.
Are you gonna call that other number and back chat done? We need a survey.
A survey of what?
You want me
Craziness.
to call it? You think we should?
You gotta talk though,
Oh,
Don.
fuck, man. You're going to get me killed. You're going to get my whole family killed up there.
Is she that fucking dangerous?
Yeah, she's dangerous, dude. Like, she'll cut your throat in the middle of your sleep and shit.
That
Like, this bitch
phone
is crazy.
number ain't active. There ain't no phone line over there. She ain't even got a phone.
That bitch is crazy, dude. Like, she'll weld your windows shut and doors shut and set your house on fire and watch you jump out on fire.
Man, you better be careful then.
I'm getting out of here, man.
Like, dude, she could take on me, you, and Brad all together and not even be a problem. While she's probably eating. She's got retard strength. She'll
But
fucking kill me.
that's what everybody's told me.
How do you know her, Don?
I've heard of her and I've met her a couple of times, and this bitch, you can just see it in her eyes. She's fucking crazy. Like, she ain't somebody I hung out with or wanted to fucking talk to by all means. But her family, dude, they all, it kind of runs in the family. Just saying. If you met her daddy, you'd kind of understand. Yeah.
I don't know what to do. People that knows her very well said 48 hours now.
I would just stay clear if it was me. I would just play nice, nod and grin, and go fuck on.
She done asked me for a plunger today.
She asked you for a plunger?
Yeah, you didn't hear me earlier.
No, she's gonna put that up your ass, Brad.
Yeah, that's what that means.
I told her Fat Boy sat on it and broke it.
What are you Usos doing?
Brad's got a crazy neighbor, bro, that poses a serious national moat threat.
Does he need a Samoan shoulder?
I need Samoan force field. I need the whole bloodline up here.
You just point him out. I'll fucking Samoan slam him.
It's not
a girl.
Oh.
But we could whoop her, but she would whoop us out together. And she could whoop
Yes.
and everything.
No shit. She's like Alice Cheney, but without the badge.
There you go, my God.
That's why you have murder. That's why you had murder fucking trot and get down on all fours behind her and walk down on her. Get her down to the ground that way. On Crack40TV.
I don't think it'd work. I mean, she'd probably just get up and keep coming at you like Kane or something.
I mean, you can't go touching females, Brad.
Yeah, you can her. Because I was told that three of my best with Josh Shank sucker punching her wouldn't face her. She'd whoop us and throw us down on the ground.
He's for real had multiple people reach out to him and say, "Hey, your new neighbor that just moved in is a serious threat."
Who was doing the sucker punching? The girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's from the psych ward. She came straight from the psych ward.
We'll get her. We'll have everybody off the block. Vote her off.
That's what we're kind of trying to figure out what to do.
You're gonna have to get those Appalachian signatures.
And the people that know her that worked in the psych ward around her said that within 48 hours of her being home at a new spot, that something's gonna happen. She's gonna go crazy.
Because she's not gonna be on her routine.
And they're telling me this out of concern to me and every house in law catching fire.
Just keep a Louisville right by the doorway.
They don't reckon a sledgehammer would hurt her. I reckon she'd chew on it like for chewing back.
Well, just fucking hope and pray you kick her right in the twat.
Kick her right in the pussy. I'm grab a chainsaw and grab her by the pussy.
If she gets just say you're in fear for your life.
But realistically though, what can he really do if she goes crazy?
You just say you're in fear for your life. You can defend yourself.
I don't know how quick the police to get her.
Yeah, but if he goes out there and says something, she might charge him, and it's over. That door's getting blown down.
Well, you gotta set up some booby traps, Brad.
Oh, I did have booby traps everywhere. And had Willie down here and got reckless and I guess unset them up.
Well, I want to trust the odds on Willie. You had Mario and Luigi doing a number on the plumbing the other week.
Hey, they're rats too. That's Master Splinter and one of his flunkies. They told my landlord that I didn't have a baseboard heater. Hell, I never had one before I moved in.
I would have been more convincing if you said he was a foot soldier.
But hey, Willie is a foot soldier. If Willie's with me, we'll get it done, or we'll try at least.
So who's gonna get the DDT tonight?
I don't know. I ain't gonna put Willie on knocking her out. I don't even think Willie knocked her out.
That's more of a situation where you gotta get. What?
Margaret, I'm just gonna start playing crazy every time she talks to me.
Well, just hurt her with fucking kindness. Doll her a fucking, you know what I mean? Do her a solid. Give her a cigarette, you know? Offer her a fucking,
Here,
offer
listen,
her if she needs any water, you know?
man, I know, man, but like, if you do, it's over. She's
Tell her to go, just tell her to go home.
Everyone that's warned them though said like, look, don't fucking. She's gonna be asking for shit. Don't even make eye contact with her. He said it's best to just stay in your own lane.
And I feel bad for doing anybody like that, but if they're not normal in the head, I can't fucking risk what I got.
Because I believe if Brad starts talking to her and giving her shit, that she's gonna start opening up and just he might just be the target when she goes crazy.
Well, she called me crack earlier.
What? Oh, your landlord must have said you're gonna. I'm gonna move you down by crack, baby.
I said my name's Crack last night over there, but I didn't know she was crazy.
She probably already saw you on YouTube.
She
Oh
might not
fuck!
know me because she's in the streets and I am the mayor of the streets, you know.
If she's on your YouTube, you're fucking hit.
If she was on my YouTube, she'd have done come over and body slam me and put me in a fucking Kimura.
Well,
What?
tell her it's a perk 30 and give her a couple fucking Zam bars. They'll calm her down.
Is Willie and Holly getting married, or is it Handy? Is Willie married Mitchell Haynes or Holly? Oh, Handy Haynes, by God. Mopar, when you gonna come pick me up, Bucker?
So what, did the tornado pass? You still hut down?
We
You
good?
gotta, you don't have to bunker in no more?
Nah, I can go fuck goats now.
He said I can go fuck goats.
I'd like to fuck that girl up there at that fucking store that told me I won't mention which store she worked at, but she was pretty fucking very attractive. And she told me she'd watched me where me and Murder was sending people every which way but the right way in DC during the Trump Capital One thing. And she was
Yeah.
telling me she loved it. And I'll tell you what, if you're watching, I hope you know that I want to fuck you so good, baby.
Which
I'm,
one?
the one I talked to yesterday when I was on the phone with you in the
That we
store
seen in DC?
that seen us in DC.
Who?
The chick I was telling you about that
The
said
older black chick?
no, this chick's here in Harlan.
A local.
She
It's a
works in the
local.
store here. That's all I say. She
Oh, 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 oh! I know who you're
You
talking about.
see this, baby. Hey, I'll break you off. I just passed down her along. That's nothing. As long as you,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I know what you're
I
talking
ain't got
about.
nothing. We can bite down on a perk 30, do a Xanax, and do some shit back busting.
Over there in Appalachian.
On Larry, Appalachian Larry. Yeah. She grabbed my face like I-75 in a motorcycle. I seen Gregory Cornick yesterday on a real pretty motorcycle. Old Kentucky blue looking motherfucker. Come through town, stunting.
Hey, breaking news 3 minutes ago. A near plane crash over Alaska carrying 10.
10
Shit.
people. What,
Oh
10
wait,
people?
wait. Never mind. I read that wrong. It says plane carrying 10 missing near Nome, Alaska.
What?
Breaking 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, the little dodo plane fucking crashed. Fucking Luigi hit the mountain.
He nodded out. He got real good warm in that plane. He got knocked out on them 30s, and goddamn, it's over by then.
he, he forgot to take his cup of scotch before the flight, you know what I mean? He was supposed to bite down.
He started withdrawing, and he wasn't used to Xanax, but he's used to Scotch. He started withdrawing, got in her and started jerking like Gilbert Hinckley. But goddamn, somebody said, "Here, take your Xanax. It'll hold you over," and he blacked out, went in her rage, Xanax rage, and crashed him.
I got breaking news. Guess who passed away?
Who?
Irv Gotti.
I know. Rest in peace, Irv Gotti. My condolences. I love the Murder Inc. I hate seeing
Murder
Ja Rule's career now. Irv was I always liked Irv. I had the Murder Inc. compilation. There,
The feud with G Unit.
yeah. Ja Rule just got crushed, but I fucked with Ja Rule. I like Ja Rule's music to write. I was just bumping his shit last night.
And then Irv Gotti was banging Ashanti before Nelly.
Absolutely, he was bait. I see it now. Yeah, he was baiting her. He was baiting Ashanti shit back loose a long time ago. He fucked that shit back loose. Then he hung it up on a fucking hanger.
Radar 24.
There it is.
Might be the plane because this is a Unella to Gnome plane.
Agenda free. Boys, they somebody up to something. All these planes don't just go missing after Daddy comes in office. It's the stuff to make Trump look bad.
That was the Russians.
Actual takeoff was 2:38. Actual time of departure 2:38 p.m. So
Russia can fly right in over there.
Yeah.
Know that there is another. I looked it up on. I looked up the Unalakleet Airport on.
Ernie Shell was on that plane, guys.
I don't know.
Whatever happened to the Lion King?
Ernie Shell and the new TikTok app was on that plane.
So whatever happened to Ernie Shell's fucking boyfriend, the Lion King, the Tiger King?
I can believe we find out in about a week.
What do you mean? There's answers still be to be continued or what?
Yeah, he goes to court.
I think this might be the plane. And the other thing about this plane, the other obvious thing about this.
And what do you think about that lady Debbie or Karen? What was her name?
That's a Unalakleet.
Which one?
The one that got all the animals.
At least on the flight radar. So
I ain't for sure.
I think this
The lady that sued him.
Takeoff air.
Oh, Ernie got sued?
Destination airport. It's the right general.
No, the Tiger King.
And
oh, Tiger Carol Baskins.
Yeah, there you go, Carol. There you go.
That's
what happened to
Okay, so within 2 weeks, we've had 4 or 5 plane incidents. Boys, you can't tell me somehow something ain't. Somehow, somewhere, there's not a secret. Somebody fucking with something. Be bad with something.
Or maybe it's the government not taking daddy's orders. You know?
True. True.
That's what it should look like. But the one from today,
one pilot went AWOL.
Yeah.
Went and shot some bogeys.
It happens.
Oh, flight radar 20.
Like I said, Russia's right there. They can just fly right in. Their fucking little MiGs can fucking wiggle and jiggle and boogie out of there. Or you know it. If not, if it ain't the Russians, it's extraterrestrials.
I found them. They're back on radar now.
This is confirmed. It's literally
Flight
Radar 24.
It's confirmed on Flight Radar 24. They're back on track. Something happened.
What do you mean? They didn't crash?
They found them. They're okay. No, I'm lying like a motherfucker. That's fucking cold-blooded, ain't it?
That's how you get the Samoan spike.
I deserve one for that.
So what's your thoughts on the Rumble?
I liked everything but the very end. I thought at least if it come down to Cena and Uso, Cena should have won, and at least. But everybody would predict Cody to win because they know Cena's doing this last year run. But I wanted to see Cody and Cena at Mania if it come down to them two. But I mean, even though Pena's feet touched and they let him stay, they should not have done that, and they should have went around whatever they had scripted out in the Rumble because his feet touched and there wasn't no way around it. But I was so happy for Penta and Jacob Fatu.
When was he eliminated from the Rumble? What number did he come in?
Penta was 2.
What about Fatu?
Middle. He showed out forever, and then Braun Strowman come in and eliminated him like a bitch real quick.
What, he just throw him over the ropes?
Picked him up like he does his finish move. And that British Bulldog slam and throwed him over the top rope easy. But Jacob had a good run. He fought with Roman. Him and Penta fought. Him and Drew McIntyre worked together on Roman. Then Roman and CM Punk and Seth Rollins eliminated each other together.
I saw Seth stomp on his face. He gave him that foot stomp.
Yeah. I mean, I liked all that. Now I see where that storyline goes, and then it was like it was clearing out storylines. So once it got towards the end, it was like it was clearing out storylines. Now that I think about it, every bit of the ending of the Rumble, the middle of the Rumble, and the first of the Rumble was setting up the end, but it was letting other wrestlers do their thing and show out and get their shine in. Then you can see storylines, shaping up. You had Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest shape up. Then you had
Kevin Owens and Cody. Who did you want to win that one?
It's going to be whoever wins the Elimination Chamber's going for Cody. Jey Uso's going for Gunther.
What if he changes his mind and goes for Cody?
He done told Gunther. So now they're already doing whoever wins the Elimination Chamber goes for Cody.
Oh.
So is it going to be Roman, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, or Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest?
Yeah, but I thought KO got fucked up. He's all done. He's hurt.
I think I said too many names on accident.
KO got fucked up. He's decommissioned.
Yeah, I think that's the work. Even though he took a lot of stiff ammo, still a lot of stiff shots, especially that ladder plunge at the end. I think him being out and Roman Reigns being out for the foreseeable future is just keeping them off TV to make sure they don't get hurt right now.
Like keep them ready for WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
But what's coming up? What's the next pay-per-view? The one coming up.
Elimination Chamber and then Mania 420. 420.
What? So Elimination Chamber's the last one before WrestleMania?
Yep. That way they got a pay-per-view for the other heavyweight championship. For somebody to fight to win to go to it. But I mean, I understand you got to build new. I can't check text message, Gossip Girl. My phone's fucked up. You had to hit me on.
What if the final boss comes back?
He ain't. It got leaked out that he wasn't coming back the other day, and he wasn't having a match at WrestleMania, and he's mad as fuck. Somebody leaked it in the WWE back in October that The Rock wasn't going to have a match at WrestleMania, and He's madder than hell right now about it still.
Fuck him. That's what he gets.
We are currently doing an active ground search in Nome from White Mountain.
He's sold out.
Information on the event is possible. Due to weather and visibility, we are limited on air search at the current time. The National
He
Guard
fucking sold out.
is notified and are active in the search. Norton Sound Health Corporation is
I mean, hey, Haley about runs the WWE now.
He didn't have to chase Hollywood at the year, you know, whatever year he went and chased Hollywood. He didn't have to step away. Like he was still in his fucking prime.
Okay, then they said our latest
You
information
know?
on flight service.
He went into Hollywood because somebody clapped his fucking cheeks. He did it for the money. Think about it.
I mean, he made the money though.
He said someone clapped this fucking cheek.
Like he dipped on WWE.
I thought he said collected his cheeks.
Oh, clap somebody.
Collective cheeks, girl.
Someone clapped the Rox's cheeks.
I think God put fucking Monica Napiers clit on her shithole. Fucking ratchet slut. You like to beat her face in one time.
What, somebody needs an Appalachian beat down?
Appalachian ain't a blaster.
Murder, how's the weather in fucking Michigan?
25 and windy. Clear.
Fuck that. Guess me what the weather was in the South Pole of Texas today.
Let's hear it.
It was fucking 84, 85 degrees today.
Damn, so the migrants were trying to get over that wall today.
They just tie a bunch of clothing together.
Dude, I seen some crazy shit. The people were out there just recording along the border, and they had like the fucking them ladder things, but built out of rope.
Yeah.
Like it was a ladder, but built out of rope, and they were like climbing it with their shoes, and then hanging the ladder rope on the top.
Yeah, they're free fallers. The leapers. Those are fucking creepy crawlers. But what people don't understand is like it's not just like the Latinos. It's actually like there's Asians, there's Indians, there's fucking Haitians, there's
Oh yeah.
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's not just like because like most like continental America will think like, oh, it's just Mexico's problem. Nah, it's not. It's really
No,
not.
it's easy to get into Mexico.
Yeah,
So they all
because they're all fucking infiltrated by the cartel. There's really no structure over there.
Yeah.
You know?
Same thing with Canada.
Yeah, they're not for the people. They're like communists. Like they're fucking tightwads. They're just for themselves. It's like government first, you know? Fuck that. I mean, everybody has their own biased opinions, you know, like towards politics in general. But
Do you support Tom Homan and his ICE efforts?
You got to give GT Fatu a chance. Stick with the chance. I need my fucking votes.
Do you support Tom Homan and his deportation efforts?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Yeah, kind of gossip. Why? I'm like 40 minutes.
No. But I don't like that they gave Marco Rubio the fucking chief of staff. That should have been GT5 too. That should that should have been Brad.
Yeah. Boy, if I'm going to bed. If y'all want to stay on here, y'all can, but I'm just sleepy.
What, you need a Samoan slam to wake up?
I need a Samoan Xanax. A blue B707 Xanax bar.
What do you need? A Samoan blowjob?
A Samoan Soma. Yeah.
You gotta text Brad on Messenger. His text ain't working.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, damn. I got a piss hard on. My neck's hard. I got a piss so bad. I'm holding it in for pleasure like I do my shit like Fat Boy does.
Rio dropped the album.
I'm a fuck Rio.
He said,
Oh.
fuck Rio.
I get him on some lean and let him nod out. I'll bend him over and fuck his ass out. Michael come in and see he's knocked out. He'll turn around and blow his back out. What a man with 4 arms make a great boxer.
All right, I'm out too. Fuck it.
All right, later, fellas.
Sleepy.
Yeah.